Turn up. We are in here. Let's make it happen. Going against the Raptors. Whew. 3-1 record on the line. Here we go. It's on this side right here. Yep, I gotta move this a little bit. Alright, we could do that. There you go. Green screen is popping off. It's coming out right. Not enough minutes. Not hard. Let's go, man. What you mean not? Man, Tyler Johnson, you better cut that thing off. Crying about minutes, boy.
Did you, as a kid, ever dream or think that you would be playing for the Heat one day?
Win his first NBA championship.
Not at all. For me, I just want to take it one step at a time.
I've been through
high school. After high school, let's get through college.
A shirt? I want
obviously,
some
my goal
VC.
would have been to play in the NBA.
Take 50 VC.
Nothing's guaranteed.
Let's go to the pregame. Throw on the Heat hat.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Get it, boys.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K.
We're out here. Tyler Johnson is whining about minutes. You want more minutes? I'm gonna give you
at the Air Canada Center, looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto.
Superstar difficulty, guys. It's about to pop off. We are playing at the Raptors Arena.
And with three-game routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for a tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
So here it is. We're on Superstar, and you already know what's next. That Hall of Fame.
Well, guys, they don't
we get a W right now.
David, thank you.
It's gonna be lit.
And these teams are good at finding it out in the half-court sets. Brent, what type of player flourishes when the game slows down like it is now?
When you have a guy, Kevin, who can break down his primary defender at any point in a half-court set, that's when you're in trouble defensively. He's looking beyond the first defender and ready to set up the next play.
So here's Miami's starting group. Justice Winslow out there with Josh McRoberts. Then it's Johnson, then it's Reed, and it's Dragic in at the point. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson.
Start off with a charge.
That's
what I need my guys to do, man.
Kind of a
Play some
tic-tac
defense.
foul there,
Stay
but you
solid.
have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
From any source, really. Tyler
Now
Johnson
here's
starting
Dragic. Feeds it to Johnson.
You wanted minutes, right?
He dishes it to Reed. And that one's good. Reed's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Miami.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
Nice way to start off. Let's see if they can keep that rolling.
That's just nice. I've never seen those before.
And it's Dragic with the foul.
Bad foul.
That's his first foul.
Let's get it, fellas. Come on, man. Come here. Where you going?
Valanciunas dishes the carry, and the basket is good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
Pick and roll. Here we go. Roll
Dragic kicks to McRoberts.
Kick it out.
Trying his luck deep.
Back.
Johnson
Get
gets the bucket.
What you mean luck? He's asking
We
for more
played
minutes.
just over a minute here in the first.
I'm gonna let that thing fly.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul, and he'll find himself on the bench. He has to be smarter than that.
Valanciunas passes the Carroll. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Carroll's got his second basket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Hey, paid attention in arts and crafts school right there. Didn't have to work very hard at all for that one.
McRoberts dishes to Reed. Another shot.
Right back.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Sellinger's checked in for Patrick Patterson. And both free throws good for Reed.
Well, of course, 2 Canadian teams were born to the NBA in '95.
Oh my. Okay, hold on. I'm defending that fucking paint, man. This shit,
2001, the Vancouver Grizzlies became the
trying.
Memphis Grizzlies, leaving the Toronto Raptors as the sole Canadian survivor.
Kicks to McRoberts. Here's Reed.
Good spin. I got you jumping.
Oh, he blocked it and the puck's off the backboard.
Okay. Here.
Dragic against Lowry. And it's Dragic with
Dragic
the foul.
with these BS fouls.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul?
3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Lowry has the open look. Good on the three-point shot.
The defense scratching their heads as the offense now 4 of 4 in this game.
Gets the pass to Winslow. Takes the three.
With a horrible shot. I don't even know why I let it fly.
That's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right.
I told you my offense is going to be a struggle. And now we're getting out
Tyler Johnson.
And another foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Richardson, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson.
Don't foul,
Lowry drawing the double team.
Don't foul, back up, let him shoot, I don't care. Don't foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, DeRozan. Carroll, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, man, that was
Carroll's got 7.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin.
That's open free with Roberts.
But they recover. Reed dishes to Richardson.
That's contested.
And again, it's
air ball.
That's a tough three-point shot when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there, closing out on
foul,
the shooter.
Please, not on Dragons. 4 fouls, and we still got 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
DeRozan, kind of a throwback
for
this day and age when we talk so much about the three-point shot, because he's not a guy that's going to bomb you to death from deep. He's a high flyer who's going to attack the rim and get to the free throw line. And to me, that's extremely important, because the more attempts at the line you get, the more opportunities you have to set your defense. And so he beats people with that polished mid-range game and shoots an incredible number at that line. And those are reasons why this guy continues to improve.
I mean, I'm only down 4
one of the best at that off-guard position.
Wow. Let's go. Oh my God, that should have been a steal. Good hustle.
Lowry kicks to Sullinger.
Oh wait.
That falls. Nice feed that time from
hitting everything, dude.
Sullinger's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Roberts.
And looking it out, DeRozan gets his points last season. He made great strides in becoming a more efficient shooter.
Yeah, and for a guy who didn't take a lot of threes, the field goal accuracy wasn't all that great for a number of seasons. But last year, DeRozan was more patient, took better shots. He also became more of a conscientious playmaker, which his teammates, no doubt, appreciate.
2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I guess we'll be going back to Austin.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
Not forcing really any of the action, instead letting the game come to them and exploiting every opportunity.
This is crazy.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Ross is checked in for DeMar Carroll. Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Over to the left wing. Here's Sullinger.
Look at this.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Every season, Brent, so much exciting young talent always coming into the NBA.
Well, that's what the league is really predicated on, is young drafted players who come in and change the fortunes of a franchise around. I think we're about to see some of that take place in Minnesota with Karl Anthony Towns.
One of my favorite young players, only 1 year at Kentucky.
And another guy who people look at with regards to his position, Kevin, and say they can't quite figure out what it is that he does not do well.
He just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there.
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
He's open
for 3. He can't get it to go.
Look, and I get out rebounded on that play.
This their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were not
fat
out of the playoffs.
Even that. Marvin's got your number on this.
And Sullinger kicks to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
I see you, Rich.
Williams passes to Johnson. Here's
letting you shoot, so shoot it. Look at that.
Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And so far, he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
Valanciunas is having a fucking fun time.
Gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
To the paint. Here's Williams, and the jam by Derek Williams.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Got a piece of it.
Okay. Backcourt. Oh my lord.
59 seconds left to play in the first.
No foul, no foul, no foul. That's the one thing we don't need.
Here's Ross. Up again. Rebound by Williams.
Go.
The Heat trail by 10.
Johnson.
To the middle.
And a turnover, of course. The CPU is incredible.
Here's Sullinger.
No, stop fouling. I'm not even fouling,
and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal.
Let's see what this guy can do.
A different look for Miami.
Oh my God.
Johnson, he's checked in for Reed. Haslam comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Dcentric in for Tyler Johnson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Look at this, and I get ripped like, yo, Valanciunas is playing like he's an all-star.
Joseph. He sinks the 11-footer. Joseph's got his first points in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Three-pointer. Haslam, that's good.
I just hit a three with Haslam. Oh my God. 2K cheese right now. Thank God, I'll take it. I needed that.
Here's Joseph. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
No fouls.
Here's Sullinger. And
dude,
it's the buzzer beater.
And that's a big ball.
And a chance to hear from DeMar DeRozan.
I have no idea.
We all just playing together. You know,
no idea how they dropped 30 points on me in a quarter.
And DeMar is definitely a guy, Greg, that knows how to infuse that chemistry and teamwork on the floor. It looks like he's a big reason why they're clicking.
Kevin, no doubt. And attitude, such a huge factor in being successful as an individual, but really also as a team. I think we've seen him really embrace that attitude as he's matured as a player.
Good deep.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade, as there is more basketball in store. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
And the front offices are always busy looking at that bench, trying to acquire spare parts that can make the difference.
On the floor for Miami, Udrich out there with Josh Richardson.
Look at this, he can't even get a simple pass
across. And it's Johnson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there, just a lapse of judgment.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in.
They got their starters in at the start of the second.
Outside Lowry. And that's a foul called on Beno Udrich. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Winslow comes in for Derek Williams. And it's Dragic in for Udrich.
Where's Waiters?
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
No foul,
Lowry kicks to DeRozan.
No way.
The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
No, down 20.
Lowry's got his third assist on the night.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yep, wanted to put another nail in the coffin and using those hands as a hammer.
Winslow, the three-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The odd fact for the Heat, they have
a lot of
left-handed players on their roster, running up to field a complete lineup, in fact, of softball. They did so last season.
No way.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome to watch, and I'm just not sure how it is the guys play backwards, Kevin, as a right-handed player.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Miami Heat is still relevant in the East. The team made some excellent roster moves to bring in new talent after losing LeBron James to Cleveland a couple of years ago. Coach Bolster said, how many teams, if you lose the best player in the game, can have a compelling team 13 months later? You know, Kevin, in Miami, they don't stay down for long.
Thank you, DA. A championship-caliber organization from the top down. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul.
Something needs to happen.
That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Williams, he's checked in for Haslam. And it's Waiters in for Josh Richardson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And stolen by Patterson.
How does he end up with the ball? So done.
Lowry against
Dragic, you piece of crap.
Passes it to Carroll. Back to Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Winslow. He'd have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger.
Damn, dude, I have no
now let's check out the rebounds and where they're coming from. Here's a breakdown showing the front court and the back court rebounding numbers for Toronto.
And their big men are getting the majority of the rebounds.
Inbound.
You like all 5 guys boxing out and getting on the glass. But at the end of the day, that's their role to control the board.
10-second violation, thank God.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Gotcha.
To halt the run.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter,
to 70-something
not much since then.
Lowry from outside. It's blocked.
I'm pulling up.
But 3.
That's a wide open 3.
Carroll with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense.
Is that a perfect release? Like, I don't get it.
In disarray.
And you can feel a little bit of that frustration, just confused, not sure what the game plan is at this point.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Thank you.
Yeah, a bit of a drive.
That's the one I hit?
Well, that's one of his best attributes, is his passes hit guys in stride.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Miami.
Okay, Williams.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
I come back here, man, like, this has been so bad. I mean,
it's just a
how much worse can it get?
And Patterson kicks to DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. And Derek Williams is going to pick up the
charge,
foul.
right?
That is his first foul of the game.
How?
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Let me play with this.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Carroll passes to Patterson. And he's good on the 3 ball.
No type of defense.
Patterson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll rebound it by 9.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Johnson.
Look at this.
It's stolen by
It's so
Sullinger.
fake. It goes into the simulated pass that I would never even do in real life. Oh, wait, get out of here.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Superstar difficult to my
Well, one of the biggest names in free agency GA this past offseason was DeMar DeRozan. Many in Toronto feared he would leave the team, but he re-upped with the Raptors on a huge deal.
Yeah, and DeRozan spoke about loyalty to the franchise when he announced he wanted to return to Toronto.
Mid-range, open,
it's
banger.
the only team he's ever played for his entire career. And it's easy to be loyal when you are getting almost $30 million a year. So it's a great contract for DeRozan. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Johnson. Ellington dishes to Johnson. They need this.
Yeah, I gotta go in the paint.
Misses from close range.
Fantastic team defensive effort there. They made him uncomfortable taking that inside look, and it showed in the release.
The Heat shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Or the 3. But they get it back.
Thank God. Derek Williams the only one
feed to Johnson. To the inside.
Let's go. Derek Williams.
And it's
only
Williams
one.
throwing it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Lowry kicks to Patterson. And Derek Williams is going to pick up the foul.
Why do they go
That's
into
foul number 2 for him.
Fouls, dude?
That is a terrible foul to commit.
Yeah, I didn't mean to commit it.
He's going to have to play more conservative from now on.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Miami also making a switch. Haslam's checked in.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play,
foul.
just could not steal the deal.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Rocket 2, Ross for 3. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It's not often you see an entire team like that on the burner. They were having some fun out there as the shots just kept on falling.
For Miami, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And
Dragic doesn't
why
get to the
do I
free throw
shoot with
line
the stick?
all
It's
that
no
often.
point.
When he does, he's usually pretty good.
And the Heat making a change here.
Get the ball.
Babbitt's checked in. And the basket is
good. Damn ball.
Patterson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Block somebody
really,
and don't get
the defense
rebound.
is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Babbitt with the 3. Rebound by
Luke Babbitt, a straight-up knockdown shooter with plenty of space. Airballs are
the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Joseph Williams with the block.
Williams is the only one showing up. This is incredible.
Ellington kicks to Dragic.
Step back, Dragic. Can't even hit that. Dude, that's an amazing great shot.
What happened with the defense there, but they should be thanking their lucky stars that somehow he bricked that golden opportunity.
If I touch square once just to do a check, I'm fouling. This difficulty is
the free throw drops for Pop.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
51.
And for a few years now, the Heat have made a point to play at a very slow pace, helps minimize possessions for both teams. And Brent, if you look at the roster, it plays right to their strengths.
Yeah, something about the slower pace I think seems to help out their current mix of players. And of course, over the past season and a half, their development with Whiteside down there in the middle, that could slow up what you try to do offensively. But again, a staple for Eric Spoelstra and what the Heat do is defensively causing you all sorts of trouble in the half court before it is they attack you on the other end.
Where's the foul on that? Give me that.
It's stolen by Dragic.
Let's go, Babbitt. Run with me.
Over to the wing.
Go ahead.
Babbitt passes to Dragic.
And 1.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Seeing that Dragic has averaged 75% from the free throw line during his
shot.
career,
You guys have seen the fucking
feel confident that he's going to knock these down.
What is this? Look again. Look. Thank God.
And he's good on the second.
I don't know if it wasn't green. Huh.
Here's Joseph.
Where you're hitting that, bro.
Here's Valanciunas. A dominating.
Worst quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So rough.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the 2. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, how about their ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like.
That concludes our halftime.
The evening commute has plenty of people on the move here tonight in Toronto, where we welcome you back to On 2K.
Man, what a
now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Well, showed great discipline and only took good shots. So we'll see if he can keep that decision-making up here in the third.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor.
I don't know what else to do.
So for Toronto right now, the explosive pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the backcourt. Jamari Carroll is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Brent, we all know that you come from a huge basketball family. Your dad, Rick, leading the way and in the Hall of Fame, and your brothers all played at various levels. What was it like coming up in a basketball-centric household?
Well, first of all, thanks for the underhanded compliment there. You got that, Kevin?
Yeah. Free throws, yes. I got it.
It was a lot of fun. Having 2 older brothers and 1 younger was very, very competitive. So maybe some of the sapling from the fruits of that tree dripped into us with regards to playing the game. And just was around it, so it felt very natural to be in the locker room, to be on the gym floor, and then eventually push the potential to see where you could get.
And some pretty good discussions around the family dinner table, I'm sure, on the game.
Some decent ones, but Kevin, we played a lot more wiffle ball, soccer, Nerf football than basketball, and most of those games never ever got to the ending. Too much fighting. Too much
some bloody
fighting.
lips.
No way.
buries it from three-point range. Carroll's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Haslem.
It's Haslem getting offensive
They're
rebounds.
scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 15 points in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Keep cutting.
Maybe a great run of games coming here.
Finally
Let's see if he can keep building on this performance.
And
a little too late.
they are
Down
on
30.
their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Where, bro?
On the wing. And it's Haslem with the rebound.
Showing up. Let's go.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out left to the wing. That's a 2 from Babbitt. Wow, way off.
Another air ball for this young fella. Tell me something about that, please.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
Kept alive.
Valanciunas, he is a god.
This guy is one free throw coming his way.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Richardson, he's checked in for Luke Babbitt. And the former 5th overall pick back in the 2011 draft, Valanciunas is still scratching people feel the surface of his true potential.
And he's had a few bouts with the injury bug, Kevin, but when he's right, he's a load. Struggles defending on the perimeter, but his rebounding and rim protection have gotten more nasty as he's matured.
A good look from DeRozan. No good. And it's Miami the other way. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Got that bucket.
Solid look inside. That's the range you want to operate from.
This man is that on the corner. Come on.
Now here's Lowry. D right on him. He kicks it to DeRozan.
Come on now.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
Oh, the officials are all over that
one. The Raptors have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Ross is checked in for Patterson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Miami, Johnson, he's checked in for Haslem. It's not even funny. Let's go. Winslow comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Udrich in for Johnson.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Richardson. And Udrich with a clear back to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Exactly. They get out quickly, execute it to perfection.
And Joseph kicks to Carroll. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Johnson.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
Here's McRoberts. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't straight up in the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good D. Good D.
No good from Valanciunas.
Nice work there to contest the finish inside.
The only way you're going to challenge him in that situation, you have to attack with more power.
Got you in the
Richardson kicks to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Valanciunas. They get the rebound. Ross. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And the Raptors, they've come a long way over the past few years in terms of their competitiveness.
And what I like about the Raptors front office, they're unafraid to reshape the team when things aren't quite working. 2 years ago, they were much more about offense than defense. Last year, they were an upper echelon defensive team. Even offense suffered a little bit.
He approaches the rim strong there and then flips up the teardrop.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. In for your Raptors, number 43.
Richardson with it. Powell on him.
Picking up.
Johnson the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That should have been a foul.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the wide. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting 1. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And certainly some credit to the Miami Heat coaching staff last year. Not many thought they'd be as strong as they were. A lot of questions about how the team would fare going into the season. And they surprised a lot of people in the media whose expectations were that Miami would fall off.
Man, he's too slow for you. Go up with it. Should have been a foul, but I'll take it.
Through the D
Johnson
for the
is
layup.
balling.
Johnson's got 7 points.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Sullinger a screen on Williams. Sullinger outside. Fires from deep.
Man, it's that. Get the ball.
And Sullinger
Thompson
missing.
skying for the rebound.
And for the Heat, a lot of questions they had were mostly because nobody had seen the court group play together.
Yeah, you imagine the year before with Whiteside's injury and Bosch being out that they didn't get many minutes together on the floor. So for their coaching staff, really incomplete grade as they weren't able to get their roster on the floor at the same time. Still last year showed incredible moxie, got deep into the playoffs, and are ready for another run.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
First free throw is good.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. And then for Miami, Willie Reed, he's checked in for Johnson. Luke Babbitt comes in for Justice Winslow. And Deion Waiters subbed in for Josh Richardson. Joseph, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Udrich dishes to Williams.
Should have been a foul.
And the
get the
jam by
N1.
Derek Williams.
Yeah, he earned that one.
Taking
the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Defense.
Here's Joseph. That misses, but it counted had it gone in. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach.
But it is
we got to get down and get engaged at the end.
And we don't have to be precise. I'm going to use this as an excuse.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
Points, maybe. Not as bad.
And Miami shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Udrich. Reed out there with Williams. Then there's Deion Waiters. And it's Babbitt in at the 3 slot. Powell, the pass to Lowry.
D him up. Don't let him shoot. There you go.
Doesn't go that time. Lowry's gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
You're open.
Shoots. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
He feeds it to Patterson. And Derek Williams is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Brent, you think about free throws, getting a shooting foul is one of the best outcomes offensively for most players, and we've got guys in this league that can really do it well.
Still one of the most important aspects, Kevin, of an offensive thrust is to show the officials during any game that you're willing to attack the rim and go in there with fearlessness. Most of those guys end up getting to the free throw line and shooting very effective shots. You're always looking for 1 point per possession, and if you can step to the free throw line with nobody around you unguarded and knock a couple down,
do I gotta trade this guy?
Benefits your team.
How often, though, do you think that's the best shot as opposed to driving, drawing a couple defenders in there, then kicking it out?
I think
what the analytics would say on that.
Well, I think you have to be really selective on who it is that you're kicking it out to. But certainly the free throw is one of the most important.
Where's the foul on that? How do you not finish that, man?
Usually the most aggressive team is going to shoot more on a nightly basis.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Here's Sullinger, and he puts it in from the low post. Sullinger's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors. To the left wing. Here's Reed, and that one comes up a bit short. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Carroll. Rebound by Williams.
Go ahead.
Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Udrich kicks to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Bano didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And you look at the value of outside shooting, Brent, in today's game, never greater. But do you think the players themselves are getting better, more skilled at long-range shooting?
I do think that you're seeing some improvement. What's interesting is how many coaches are asking their big men to step outside and how much it's changed some of their games. One of the players I look at in his first few years was Al Horford, who shot very few three-pointers, gotten close to attempting about 100-plus every year for the last 3 years. So guys are getting better. They're being asked to do more, and if they're diligent with their practice, they absolutely can see that kind of improvement.
Like an Anthony Davis picking one thing in the offseason to work on, but it makes him that much more versatile a player with new arms.
And then all of a sudden you open up Pandora's box with what it is a coach can do when your player can go out and show that kind of skill. It becomes an unlimited place.
Yeah, absolutely. Good point. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Corey Joseph. And then for Miami, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Williams. Winslow comes in for Luke Babbitt. And it's Dragic in for Udrich. And I saw a study recently, Brent, that home court advantage isn't what it used to be.
The home court advantage is about a point to a point and a half. I read that very same article, Kevin. So it's interesting.
You sent it to me. You remember that? You sent that article.
Oh, you read the things I sent you.
Of course I do.
Well,
when you send it,
let's go.
That's the first. That's the first. So what I like about it, Kevin, is the fact that the three-point line is really changing that huge disparity between what it is that a home court advantage used to be and what it is now. Still vitally important, I think, for young teams throughout the course of the regular season to get themselves in a position to have home court advantage. As slight as it might be, it is still one.
And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Now Lowry.
I see that.
The pass to Valanciunas.
Give me that.
Reed with the steal.
Waiters.
This is to Waiters.
Let's go. Are you kidding me? How trash can you be?
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounded edge right now is massive.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Come on, then.
From 13. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Not contested at all.
Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Should have hit that shot.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
I wish I would have had Whiteside, bro. This would have been more competitive.
Lowry against Dragic.
Didn't really dominate. I thought he was, but nah, not really.
Rosen dishes to Patterson.
My guys held their own on the glass.
6 to shoot. Kicks 2 to Rosen. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
But they'll get another chance.
My guys are hanging.
Dragic the pass to
wide open.
That's
Let's go,
coming
man.
off an assist from Dragic.
We got it to 16. We got 2 minutes left here. Let's not make this such an embarrassing blowout.
Here in the second half, that extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Shit.
Valanciunas with a screen on Dragic. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas.
Oh, 2K, you sloppy fucks.
Winslow against Carroll.
5, 4, 3.
Outside Lowry to stop the drought. Connects from 3-point range.
Incredible.
And the Raptors lead by 19.
And they're just raining threes.
Get it there. Let's go.
It's one of those things, the team hits from downtown, the other side immediately wants to get back those points. Good eyes, found the open man and delivered an accurate pass.
Look, he has a Gatorade sign on him.
The dish to Patterson.
This guy too, the whole other players are tired. That's bad.
And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 assists tonight.
Keep going.
Dragic hits to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Ooh, good eyes. Found the open man and delivered an accurate pass.
Toronto leading by 17.
Let's go. Let's cut this lead. Can't lose by this
And
much.
here's Lowry.
Might meet these guys in the playoffs.
Inside, here's Valanciunas. And it goes for the fifth time in 10 shots for him this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
2 great rebounding teams.
I'm seeing what I got to go off.
Just
I got to
a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Jared Sullivan.
You might want to call the exterminator because this guy, he was a pest on defense all night long. Read plays, got into the passing lanes, made steals, poked balls away. His defense a huge catalyst for the win.
When some things go wrong, Brent, with the team, you often hear about a players-only meeting. I'm sure you've been to a couple of those. What exactly goes on in those meetings?
It's always interesting the location of some of those meetings, Kevin, I can tell you. Yeah, depending on if you're at home or if you're on the road, you're going to cram 14 7-footers into room 605 and have a discussion and a heart-to-heart talk about where your season is headed. It's interesting to hear sometimes who speaks up in those meetings. Everybody's looking towards the star player, the guy that carries the most load, but sometimes the most impressive voice and the one that has the most impact can come from some strange places, some interesting places and with interesting perspective.
Is it only relegated to bad teams, or have you been on good teams that have had players-only meetings?
I've had both, Kevin, and it's interesting when teams are having some success and call a players-only meeting, how much you get down to the details of what your season represents. If it's a bad team, we're talking about, reestablishing the entire civilization of what's going on around you. But on a really good team, it could be about something very, very specific to your offense, to your defense, or your approach to the games that you want to just clear up because there are greater things at stake.
2 points, that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 17.
The fans are just loving what's going on here.
Bang! Let's go. 14 points for the boys, 6 rebounds in the absence.
Yeah, and good to see that these guys are excited, gave their all, and then some. This is the result of all that hard work.
Tyler Johnson wanted more minutes. I gave it to him.
Joseph with the ball. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good coverage.
This difficulty was too much. I couldn't hang it. No, on Whiteside, I had no chance.
Show.
They cut it though. You need it.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith.
Loss.
It is time now to present our
Guys,
Jordan
do
Player
drop
of
a
the
like
Game.
for this video if
Jared
you're watching, man.
That's going to do it for
so
our
I'm
broadcast.
definitely going to have more content on the channel. I haven't had any VC, that's why I haven't been playing my team. I need contracts, and just they want me to put money into the game. I don't have it like that, so 3 guys in double digit scoring, no double digit rebounding while they had 2. Yeah, I got pretty much killed in that department. 2 blocks for Derek Williams. Derek Williams had a good game. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 12 points in 13 minutes. So maybe I should have played him a bit more. Double those minutes. That would have been nice, 24 points maybe. But 5 for 8, that's not bad. 6 for 11 for Reed, that's not bad at all. 4 for 4 for Tyler Johnson. That's baller. I should have played more with him. With 6 assists. I fucked up. Should have played more with him. But look at Babbitt. 0 for 4. Terrible air balls. Horrific. Look at the rebounding real quick. Defensive rebounding. I got outdone 25 by 30. So they were up 5. But look at the offensive rebounds. In my opinion, that's why I lost. 7 to 15. 8 more offensive rebounds, which leads to more second chance points. Just more possessions. Pretty much just annoying as hell. So, yeah, guys. That was the story. That was what happened. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Dcentric. I'm checking out. Rough.